Over the last 2 months, after lengthy periods of detention in Russia, multiple Americans, including WNBA star Brittany Griner, have been released. But Alabama native David Barnes continues to be held by Russian authorities. Now, after more than a year of incarceration in Russia, Barnes's trial resumed this week before a judge in Moscow. Joining us now is his sister, Margaret Aaron. Margaret, we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Let's go back to the beginning here. Your brother is being tried on allegations by Russian authorities that he abused his two sons in suburban Houston. Why did your brother decide to travel from Texas to Russia to begin with?
Because he wanted to make an effort to try to see his children. He had not seen them in 3 years, and he wanted to get to them and find them and try to have a relationship with them again.
Did he ever imagine or express to you that it was at all remotely a possibility that he could wind up being arrested during his trip to Moscow?
No, he did not. He found an attorney, a Russian attorney, to help him to try to be able to just see his kids. He just wanted to see them. And he thought he was doing everything right. He had found an apartment. He knew where she lived, and he was working through this attorney. He had no idea. He really did not know that this would happen.
Your brother hasn't been charged in Texas, but he's being accused by Russian authorities of committing some serious crimes in his home state. Do you think at all that he might be responsible for committing the abuse that he's accused of?
No, never. He loved those children. There were allegations made in Texas, and they were unfounded. There was no evidence, no proof to support these claims.
Who made the allegations?
The ex-wife, Svetlana.
And so she made the allegations initially in Texas and then fled to Russia?
Yes. She fled to Russia 2 days after a trial, a custody trial. She was suing for full custody, and so was my brother. The jury decided to leave custody as joint. 2 days later, she left the country.
Did she provide any kind of evidence at all to support her allegations of abuse?
No, there was no evidence. Child Protective Services found no evidence whatsoever, as did the Sheriff's Department and the DA's office.
How old are the kids?
Now they're probably 8 and 12.
Okay, and
maybe 9 and 13.
The kids are aware of these allegations, or they were at the time?
They were being coached.
Are you able to follow at all what's happening in the courtroom in Russia regarding your brother's case?
We can. We do get updates from his attorney. He will send us emails and give us an update on what's happening.
What's the latest status?
See, they had a trial date last week, and their court dates are like monthly. They're not on consecutive days. And the trial date, the date they had last week, they discussed David's attorney interviewed Svetlana. He had her on the stand along with her mother.
Have you been able to talk to your brother?
No. We do get letters through his attorney. We're able to send him letters, and he sends us letters.
What action would you like to see the U.S. government take with regard to your brother's case?
I would like for them to take notice. I would like for him to be put on the wrongfully detained list, and there be an exchange.
If you could make a direct appeal to the highest government officials in this country, what would you like to say?
Just please bring my brother home. He is being held on false charges. He loves his children. That is the only reason he is over there. And he is just He's suffering really bad. And we would appreciate any help that we could get to get him back home.
Margaret Aaron, we thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you talking with us and sharing your story and your brother's.
Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.